It's rough in Thailand today, over 30 degrees. It's night time and it's still over 30 degrees. So I've got a fan up my ass, keeping me cool. I just made this short video. Just when I was a member of B Company 2 Para, as a corporal infantry soldier, the company was sent to help the SAS escape and evasion uh, course at Pentroller's camp. We had to capture the recruits on the escape and evasion and hand them over to be tortured. Well, I learned a lot of lessons from that when I actually became a member of the SAS. I found the SAS lads cheated. They didn't stay in the area they were supposed to, and they didn't get caught. With the best intentions, we searched Montrellis camp. I was, the whole company was in a line going through a forest, and bloody night time. Can't believe it. The things 2 Para made me do. Going along, and this deer jumps over my head. That's how wild Pontrala's camp is. That bloody deer in the forest. Well, anyway, soaking wet, on my patrol all night, and I come across these uh, like big block houses, concrete on the outside, wooden doors. So I'm walking around this door and I'm looking at the lock, and I'm thinking, which fucking idiot put that lock on? So I got my espresso card out, pushed it into the lock, and it opened. Good SAS security. So I opened it up, and I said to my patrol, let's go in out of the rain. So we went out of the rain, and this was like Aladdin's cave in there. It was fucking everything. So they had like dolls in there that they used to use as shooting practice, and lots of equipment in there. So I got my torch on and I'm looking around. And there I find a big bunch of army socks. And we were soaking wet, my boots were wet, my socks were wet. So I says, okay, lads, let's get dry socks on. So we all got a pair of dry socks and a couple of spares just in case. And we stayed in there for an hour. Couldn't get dry, was soaking wet, but we're out of the rain for an hour. So I always remember the day we nicked the socks from the SAS. When I joined the SAS and I was sent to the Oman, there was an old staff sergeant there. He was quite famous. He was one of these guys that parachuted onto the, I think it was QE2 or Queen Elizabeth, some ship, because it had a bomb scare. So they jumped into the ocean and were picked up and searched the ship. So the guy's quite famous, but he's old SAS. Once you get over 35, you're old SAS. You can't do the same as a young SAS soldier. So he's in the stores, and he asked me, what unit did you come from? And I told him, B Company 2 Para. He says, you bastards. The fucking worst unit I've ever had doing escape and evasion. They broke into my storeroom and stole all my socks. Well, I found it hard not to laugh. So I'm walking out the door and I says, at least my feet were dry. So I walked out the door. But he had a fucking dog on about 2 Para, B Company 2 Para. But stealing from the SAS, if you watch the originals stole from every unit in the bloody desert. So how can they shout at other units stealing off them when they were the biggest bunch of thieves going? So anyway, stealing from the SAS just shows you can do it.